Well, hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of El Burrito, Mico y Tico. I'm your host, El Burrito, Mico y Tico, and today I am coming to you yet again from the beautiful land of Costa Rica. It's been such a beautiful day of exploring and tasting some different foods, and truthfully, I have a very wide array of styles of food that I like. In fact, I have 25 different foods that my mom feeds me, and most of the time she can't figure out the right foods, so I protest by fasting. And sometimes it works and other times it doesn't, but I'm starting to learn that my mom loves me very much and she only wants the best, and a lot of the time she can't read my mind on which kinds of foods I want, and so I have to be creative in communicating that to her, but I'm getting better slowly. Well, Costa Rica has lots of different kinds of foods, and as you know, based on my name, I love burritos. It's crazy because the Costa Rican culture isn't really big on burritos. That's more of like a Mexican thing, but I'm, changing the Tico culture bit by bit by introducing alternatives to, the standard gallo pinto, which is a fancy way of saying rice and beans. That seems to be, the standard fare here, and not that I have anything against rice and beans, but, well, no, I do have something against rice and beans. You're indiscriminately combining a protein with a carbohydrate, which can be detrimental and create an acidic response in the body. Gotta be careful when you're food combining like that indiscriminately, especially cooked foods, which are already acidic to begin with. So my foods, I love them, and I have a lot of different kinds. And the burritos are, yes, they are my favorite, but I'm trying to develop maybe a gluten-free option to the tortilla because I've come to accept that my belly doesn't do so well with gluten. It just doesn't do it. And I think I've talked about this on other videos too, but you gotta be careful with the glue. It's glue for a reason, people. So we're thinking of getting probably a dehydrator and then looking at different options for like cassava root or yucca root or something like that. That we could make, a gluten-free, dehydrated, preferably raw, alternative to the standard flour tortilla. Because, when you eat a lot of glue for a long period of time, there are no winners. Okay, so I wanted to share the latest information that I received in regards to the last video that I shared, specifically in relation to the origin of my name, Mico. So my great friend, Deborah, who has a wide array of skills and knowledge bases and, just an incredibly well-rounded soul, shared this insight with me that the etymology or the origins of the word Mico actually come from Greek. And when she sent it to me, I was, well, to put it bluntly, I was super surprised because I was kind of feeling a little bit down after the last video that maybe I, kind of spent some negative energy by sharing this. But come to learn, my name, Mico, in the Greek origin, literally means one who is like a god. Let me repeat that. One who is like a god. G-O-D. How amazing is that, people? That literally a definition could mean one thing in one culture, but then the origins can mean something completely different. How incredible, people. So I just wanted to, disclose this information because I don't want there to be any consternation about the use of the word Mico, especially here in the Tico culture, because, Ticoism is a flavor unto itself as I'm coming to learn, and the use of the word Mico is derogatory in nature, even though when you look up the root word of that direct translation in the English version, which is pussy, it turns out that the word means something completely different. And you can look it up for yourself, but I can't recall it right at this very moment, but I'm going to probably post a link to the root word of that. But it's crazy, people. It's just wild, and I don't want there to be any negative energy around it whatsoever. So knowing that Mico actually means one who is like a god, that sounds much more in alignment with me because, yeah, I am like a god. Let's be honest, people. We're all gods here, right? And we're all here to share the love and the wisdom and, all of the knowledge with one another because that's why we came. So I'm going to align with that definition. And no longer will I feel limited by cultural denigration of the human anatomy based on slang that I really didn't even ascribe to in the first place. Okay? So there you go. Well, that's been a long soapbox, people, and I really appreciate you listening. But I had to get that off my chest and make clear as best I could why this video is necessary. So, my very, very best to each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and definitely share your ideas and insights in the comments below, and I will read them, and I will respond, I promise. I'm getting better at my computer skills, and I'm starting to use the internet a little bit more, so if there's information I should know about, definitely post it down below. I'll follow the links, people. Okay, my very best to you. And until next time, this is El Burrito Mico y Tico, signing off for another episode. Ciao.